This meeting is being recorded.
Greetings everyone. Today I'm excited to explore a fascinating research paper by Baron Boehm titled A View of 20th and 21st Century Software Engineering. This paper generally dives into the evolution of software engineering from 1950s to today, highlighting how the field has changed and what's next. So let's start with the core idea. Boehm quotes the famous line, "Those who cannot remember the past are commended to repeat it." He argues that this also applies to software engineering. Knowing past successes and failures is a key to moving forward. So, in the 1950s, software was developed like hardware, organized and methodological engineering focused on being precise, as running computers were expensive. This led to disciplined practices like desk checking and manual testing before using the machine. Fast forwarded to 1960s and software began to break away from hardware rules. Software could be modified easily and people started using chaotic code and fix method which often resulted in messy code. By 1970s, the push for formal processes gave rise to the waterfall model, which is a structured approach where each phase of development followed another in a sequence. This was all about organizing code and making sure everything was done by step, though it often became document heavy and slow. And here is one such example of it, of the waterfall model, as you can see it out here, a very brief one. And here are some overview about the software tools. And by 1970s, the push for formal processes gave rise to waterfall model, as mentioned earlier. And however, in 1980s, we came across a new thinking. The focus shifted from improving productivity and scalability to object-oriented programming, and reusable components became essential for building large complex systems. So, this was much the time when C++ and Java came into light. And by 1990s, when concurrent processes replaced the old sequential models, companies like HP started to develop software faster by running tasks simultaneously rather than one after the other. This was also the time when open source softwares like Linux started to thrive. Alongside usability became critical, the rise of human computer interaction focused on making software more user friendly, opening the door for non programmers to use technology easily. Now, scaling back to 2000s. Okay. So by 2000, software development had to adapt to rapid change. This is when agile methodologies came into play, shifting from strict planning to more flexible and iterative approach. Agile prioritized working softwares, collaborations, and quick responses to change, giving rise to methods like Scrum and Extreme Programming, which is often referred as XP. And finally, Boehm offered glimpse into the future. He predicts that software development will continue to evolve through global collaboration, the rise of autonomous systems and complex systems. And to wrap it up with Boehm's paper is a brilliant reflection on how software engineering has grown and where it's headed. If we continue learning from both our success and failures, we can build stronger for future in the upcoming software fields. And thank you for watching. Do subscribe for much more videos like this.